Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Silent Hill 2. You are here with Morris, and at the end of the last part, we had just defeated Pyramid Head. I don't know why I'm going back in here, but there you go, just in case you were wondering. There they are. I'm already lost. Alright, let's just get out of this hotel. How hard could that be?
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusted. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
Very interesting that I didn't even intentionally time that, but as soon as I got to the door, she started saying, please don't go. So yeah, you can see there, that's just a kind of scratching the surface of the pressured relationship between the two of them there that I was talking about ages ago, back when we were, in the hospital, I think it was. It wasn't just him not being able to cope, it was her as well. Whether she felt she was no longer good enough for James, I don't know. She even said, it'd be easier if they just kill me. I think James took that a little too close to heart. And that just straight up fell away. Whoa.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No! I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay, this is the final boss. I didn't think it started that quickly. Where's my rifle? Oh god, I don't know where she is. I don't know how fast she moves. And she sends bats! She shoots bats at you. I don't even know what the significance of that is, but it's happening. She kind of, she sort of resembles the, one of the first bosses, the flesh lip boss from the hospital. Oh god, get out of my face, man. Do those bats hurt or not? They probably do. They're probably hurting me a lot. Probably chewing me all up right nice. Yeah. Oh god, get off me. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of inventory management. Yeah. Get off me, man! Oh god, seriously guys, get off. Oh, that's a good 4 shots right there. That was a good 4 shots. That's the 4 shots you want to happen. Oh god, get off, seriously. No, don't get close to me, please. We were sort of friends before, but I can't be having this. Oh wow, they're not doing that much damage, actually. You assume that bed is Mary's hospital bed. Which kind of makes sense. Oh my, okay.
James. James.
Oh, I gotta reload. Wait.
James.
There we go. Whew. I think that's me done.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
So there you go, guys. The end of Silent Hill 2. And what an end it is. I mean, say what you want about old voice acting. That's probably one of the best, one of the best pieces of voice acting you're ever going to hear. Ever. Now, it feels so real at the end, doesn't it? And that ending is called Leave, by the way. Which you could kind of maybe interpret as a good ending. You know, the events of James kind of confronting both Mary and Maria, and of course Pyramid Head himself, and kind of overcoming the grief and the guilt and everything he was feeling. You know, the reasons he was brought to Silent Hill in the first place. Kind of getting over that, and then, you know, being able to leave. Along with Laura as well. You could say that was a good ending. But I mean, well, let's talk about it. There's another ending called In Water, which is one where James decides to kill himself. I think he like, I don't know, I think he like drives his car into the lake or something like that. And you know, drowns himself. I mean, you could argue that that's a more suitable ending. I don't know. And then there's one final ending called Maria, which is probably it's more different to the other two in that I believe the final boss is actually Mary. You know, it doesn't end up being Maria, that final boss. And you end up actually leaving with Maria. And then I think the final thing you kind of hear is Maria coughing. You know, as if she's kind of indicative of the same, kind of repeating the same process again. You know, James hasn't been able to overcome it at all. He's trapped in that kind of nightmare, you know. So there's 3 endings there. I mean, and then there's other ones. I mean, like the dog ending and the UFO ending and all that crap. That's, you know, there's no point entertaining those as as proper endings, really. So there's 3 main endings there, and the differences between them that I kind of talked or kind of hinted at sort of at the start of the game was, I mean, for example, to get the suicidal ending, you have to factor in, it factors in things like how quickly you heal yourself when you're damaged, and how often you look at Angela's knife, you know, which is, I mean, we didn't look at it at all, but it's kind of, you know, he says, I have no plans to use this as a weapon, you know, and then the cutscene there, which you just kind of saw where the corridor's kind of on fire, and I think Angela's like, you know, what, are you going to use it? And James is like, no, I'd never kill myself, you know, that's what that knife is meant to represent, is just feelings of suicide, you know. And also, depending on whether you fight Maria or Mary at the end, is sort of, depending on how well you treat Maria through the game. So I kind of bashed into her quite a lot when, kind of when we're in the hospital and everything. But it's how willing you are to protect Maria during the game. You know, from like enemies, and even during the fight when you get ambushed in the hospital basement by Pyramid Head. You know, whether you choose to kind of try and fight Pyramid Head or just leg it like I did. Oh, there you go. Ending, leave. Ending clear, 1 of 4. Saves 27. Total time, wow! Look at that. That's technically sub 8 hours. 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. That's cool. Defeated enemies by shooting, 8. Wow. Defeated enemies by fighting, 81. So that's like stomp kills, I guess. Boat stage time, 1 minute, 42 seconds. 99. Boat max speed. What? Why is that even a stat? What is the point of that? Total damage, 726 points. Okay. That's pretty good, though. But I mean, you know, we're talking about the conditions for depending on what ending you get. It's all based on how you decide to play the game. I think more so than Silent Hill 1. But you know, it's interesting to think that I don't know any other game that tackles subject matter like this in the way that it does, and I don't know any other game that other than the Silent Hill series, I guess, that you know, really kind of takes into account how people play. And I guess you find out a bit about yourself when you play this game. I'm quite happy with the leave ending, though. It's not so much based on, because the problem I had with the first game was it was kind of based on exploration, and I wasn't really concerning myself with any form of exploration when I was doing the LP of it. But this one's more how you handle the situations you're presented with, you know. But yeah, that is the ending of Silent Hill 2, and you kind of, you know, when you play, this is the first time I played this version of it, the original PS2 version, and it's only, I think it's, if you haven't played it before, I would strongly recommend you buy a PS2 copy and a PS2 if you need to. They'll be on the cheap, and play it for yourself, because there are very few times ever when you feel like you're witnessing part of history, you know, and I don't mean that in a kind of this, I don't you know, I don't want to overstate it, but it honestly feels like that when you play this game. I felt it when I played Metal Gear Solid 1 all those years ago. I felt it when I played Resident Evil 4 all those years ago. And I feel it, and you know how a game is timeless when you can play Silent Hill 2 now for the first time. You know, it came out, what, 15 years ago, something like that? And you still get that same kind of feeling that you're witnessing something very, very special. And I want to thank you all for joining me on this for this game. It's honestly been a truly unique experience from my point of view. You know, even doing just these are YouTube videos. You know, you don't expect after all the games I've done, you don't expect to be hit quite so hard. But honestly, throughout this game, it's an unnerving, unsettling experience. You know, even when you know the kind of twist at the end, you know, James actually responsible for the death of his wife. Even when you know that's you know, that I don't think that overshadows the rest of the game. You know what I mean? That's not that fact alone is not what makes this game amazing. It's not the turnaround of, oh, you're the bad guy. That's not it at all. It's everything together. The sound, the enemies, the story, the level design, the design of everything, the voice acting. It's just very. You don't get a mix like that very often. That kind of perfect mix, really. And you know, before I played it, I was still kind of on the fence about, well, still don't fully understand why people love this game as much as they do, but now I totally understand. Now I get it, you know? Hopefully it's come across in these videos. If not, like I say, just honestly play it for yourself. Don't play the HD version. After watching some of the footage of the HD version, I understand why people hate it now. So much. But I'm definitely going to go through this again. And maybe get like the hidden endings. Try for one of those. Because I don't think I've ever seen them. I've certainly never done them. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I want to thank you for the reception that this game has got. It's always very, you know, heartwarming to know that you guys are appreciating this as much as I love playing it, you know. And as for what's next, I couldn't really say. Still Revelations on the card, Resident Evil. There's still Project Zero on the cards, and I still have Silent Hill 3 in the corner of my room. So, you know, there's plenty to be getting on with. If you do have any specific requests that you may have thought of, please do post a comment, let me know. As long as I have a general idea of what people want to see, that's all I really need, you know. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, because for me it's been something else. It's going to go down as one of my favorites, definitely. But yeah, for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the likes, the comments, any new subscriptions. Thank you so much. I hope you've, well, you got a nice back catalogue of games to go through, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. And until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next playthrough. See you later.